Hello and welcome back to the Leadership Blog today with me. I'm Errol Lawson. I'm a minister, a leadership coach and an author. And my philosophy is that if you can learn to lead yourself better, then your world is yours for the changing. I'll say that again for you. If you can learn to lead yourself better, then your world is yours for the changing. With me on today's blog, I've got Zehra Zaidi. Zehra is the manager of the Birmingham arm of the Uprising Leadership program, based right here in Birmingham. And you can find out more about Uprising at their website, www.theyoungfoundation.org.uk. So without further ado, we're going to hand right now over to Zehra to discuss leadership. Zehra. Hey Zehra, how you doing?
Very well, thanks, Errol.
Very good. Good to have you on our leadership blog today. And you're doing fantastic work here in Birmingham. I'm speaking to so many people these days who are talking about Zehra Zaidi because of the great work she's doing with young leaders here in Birmingham. So let's begin by asking the question, Zehra. What is a leader, and what is leadership?
Well, a leader is first of all someone who knows who they are, who's got a pretty good idea of who they are and what they want to achieve in life and for others. I think a leader obviously is there to lead and help others. So you've got to be open about yourself, you've got to be engaging, you've got to be able to embrace other people, not only them as their personalities, but their vision, their ideas, incorporate into your own or incorporate into their philosophy, yours, and basically come up with a sort of collective idea and move forward together. A leader is never afraid to innovate, to challenge, to debate, to inquire. You're never standing still. Hopefully you're on firm ground, but you're always looking ahead to change, to innovate, and with others. I think leadership itself, it means a lot to different people. It really is about affecting change and positive change, and that can be, in the public sector, that could be to help on certain issues. In the corporate sector, it could be to make your company's brand the best it is. In the voluntary sector, it could be to help a particular community or a vulnerable group, but it's having that vision in mind and achieving that through your own vision, but also with others, and challenging each other every step of the way to be that little bit better every time.
That's fantastic. I know you do a lot of work with emerging or up-and-coming leaders through your Uprising program and other work that you do. A lot of young people are aspiring to be great influencers or great leaders. There's probably somebody watching this video now who's of the ilk, if you like, and they're thinking, God, I want to influence this world for the better. What advice or words of encouragement would you give to someone who's thinking that way right now?
I think, first of all, if you want to affect any sort of change, you need to know your subject. You need to research well. You need to come to it. You need to network with people that you want to engage with. For example, if you're in the digital community, obviously Fazeley, where we are today, is one of the prime venues. Come here, meet people, engage. You also got to know who you are, and you've got to let people know. So maybe have a website, a blog, maybe have your business card ready. Know, as we discussed over lunch, what your message is, and do it succinctly so that people know in sort of 3 sentences who you're about. So if, for example, they think, oh, we need to contact, X about, I don't know, sort of volunteering, they know you're the person to contact. Also, when you're starting out, the more support you can get, the better. And I think some of the best leaders have had people helping them along the way. Not necessarily, I'm not talking about financial help, but mentoring. Don't be afraid to ask for advice, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everybody learns by doing. And, if we all did everything well 100% of the time, every time, we wouldn't have any problems in life. It's learning by doing, being brave enough to take a chance, to try and see out a vision. If it doesn't work out, take a few steps back, consolidate, evaluate, see what you did wrong or what other factors contributed to something not working well, see what you could have made better, ask other people's advice and move on. If you're lucky enough to have a mentor who understands you, your personality, maybe your sector, maybe the project you're working on, maybe where you want to go, embrace them. And mentoring doesn't have to be, this rigid relationship. It could just be a friend who you can meet once in a while for a cup of coffee. It can be someone who you just share your CV with, or someone that you discuss proper business plans with. I think engaging support is invaluable. And, if you move on, you're successful. Say if you start you're heading a team, or you've formed a company, or you're starting to run a project. It's about creating that family, that environment. Trust the people around you who are working with you. Again, don't be afraid to innovate. Make sure that you're all engaged in taking the company forward and you share in that vision. And really just keep growing, but grow organically so that it means something to each and every one of you and you're all sharing in the dream.
That is wonderful, wonderful advice, Zehra. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you,
I really
Errol.
appreciate you and the work that you're doing, and wish you all the best for the future.
Thanks so much. Have
Thank
a great
you.
day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.